you were in a cheating relationship.
Yes, I was cheated on a couple times.
And you wanted to talk about men in relationships justifying following IG models.
Oh, yes, because my ex did this whenever I would bring it up. Like, I'm sure people like here have gone through it. Like, he followed probably over 100 different random IG models, and they would have OnlyFans, and that none of them looked like me. They all were blonde and like just super bigger
white.
Just way bigger boobs and ass, like just didn't look like me. And so I would tell him to stop following them, and he got super mad at me and just flipped the entire situation on me, calling me crazy, saying I was obsessing over it, that it's unnecessary to ask a man to not look at something like that because it's just there. So I was just wondering, like, would you guys, if a woman asked you to unfollow all of the ladies on Instagram, like, is that unnecessary, or is that valid?
Q, do you want to go first and then I'll go?
I've been in this situation plenty of times. It's something that if I feel I want to do, I'll do. But a lot of times I say it's inevitable because it is just there. And you have to be rational about it. You have to understand that he's not going to get those women. Men are attracted to novelty. They're attracted to a variety of things. And sometimes it's just one of those things that you have to sweep under the rug, pick your battles, and let it be, because he's not going to stop doing it. I understand you want it to make you happy, like you want it to mean something to you, like, oh yeah, you want me to stop doing it, I'm going to stop doing it. But he understands that it's harmless and he's never going to be with those women. So it's trying to control something that really is out of your control, and you shouldn't be too invested in. Like, you shouldn't be concerned about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, it hits you really hard because, like, I could never look like them. And
I understand, but
like, why
you
would
also have to see, and that's another thing, you also have to understand he's still attracted to you too. See, a lot of times y'all start to compete, y'all start to compare. Oh, you like this, so that must mean that's only what you like. But that's not only what he likes. He's still attracted to you too. So the fact that he's still attracted to you, you just have to remember that.
But I definitely see how it could be, like, disrespectful. Like, I would feel disrespected if my man was, like, liking pictures of, like, girls, because I don't have big tits, I don't have a big ass. So, like, if my man was liking pictures, like, solely and only following girls who, like, looked the exact opposite of me, I would take that as a hint that, like, that he's settling for me, and that's what his, like, real fantasy is.
I think he is settling for you because you
No, I'm talking about in your situation.
Oh,
my man doesn't do that.
Well, I was gonna say, like, same with me. With my ex-boyfriend, it was the same thing. Like, he would like the complete opposite of me, and then like he'd be like, oh, like, what do you think about a boob job or all this?
He would say that, girl. That's weird. That's weird.
One of your exes said he wanted you to get a boob?
Yeah, the 3-year-long ex. He'd talk about it all the time.
Was he gonna pay for it?
Yeah.
Oh, ew.
But no.
No, ew.
Yeah, thank God you didn't.
Yeah, no.
Not
Definitely
worth it. Not worth it for a guy.
Well, definitely. So I'll answer your thing in just a sec, but just to respond to Sydney's thing, first off, good for you for not going through with that. I think that, look, if a guy likes a woman with fake breasts, search that out, but don't like try to either, if you're in a relationship with a girl, don't like start like trying to suggest that she undergo plastic surgery operation that she otherwise wouldn't. I just feel like that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, definitely.
And look, if you like girls with big giant fake tits, you can go find that. But if your girl doesn't have, like, just, I don't know, like her the way she is, I guess. But and my personal thing when it comes to plastic surgery, and I've said this a bunch of times on the show, we talked about it last show, I'm not a fan of plastic surgery, don't like it. I would prefer, if a girl was totally flat, I'd prefer her that way than with big giant fake tits. If a girl had a little belly, I'd prefer that over lipo belly. If a girl had a small upper lip, I'd prefer that over lip fillers. If she had a small butt, I'd prefer that over a BBL. So yeah, it's definitely unfortunate that that your boyfriend tried to pressure you into that. But
in all fairness, he was on drugs.
Oh, well,
so,
yeah.
That is true.
That is true.
He was on, was that the cocaine one or the Xan one?
The cocaine one.
Oh, yes.
And he already had schizophrenia, so imagine being on cocaine.
Oh,
and having schizophrenia.
Yeah, so don't.
You had your
not
hands
a good
full,
mix.
for sure.
Oh, yeah, I did have my hands
full.
full.
Sorry, right. And BLM, big labia matter, so like labiaplasty too, like that's haram. So, okay. To answer your thing, so my stance on this, and the thing is I don't relate really to guys who follow a lot of women on Instagram, because as somebody who doesn't follow anyone on social media, like you can look at my personal Instagram page, I just follow the whatever page. The whatever page just follows my personal Instagram. So I'm not liking girls' photos ever. I'm not like scrolling on TikTok like, oh, she's hot, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I think I'm just too busy actually making things happen in my own life to give a fuck about what anybody else is doing, or some hot chick somewhere that would never give a fuck about me or give me her time of day. So especially some like plastic Instagram chick. It's like, so yeah, I don't know. I think probably I would say the best option though for a girl who doesn't want to deal with that sort of situation would be date men that aren't like from the get-go, look at their Instagram, and if they're
like don't have social media, or like
they have a limited social media presence, like see who they're following.
Like you asked her, like if you asked her to delete her social media, would she do that? Like if a guy I was dating asked me to do that and he did it too, like I would feel like that's the best thing ever, because I just feel like technology really ruins a strictly monogamous relationship. Yeah. And it'd be better.
Well, it's good that you at least have that view. I feel like a couple weeks ago we reacted to some video where a girl was saying, related to what this conversation we're having, that it's worse for a guy to be liking and following girls on Instagram than it is for her to be posting revealing or provocative photos on her Instagram. And I think those two are kind of...
I feel like they're equal. I think they're equal.
Well, I mean, I actually think probably the posting...
Yeah, it might be more because the guy could also post himself.
What's
and
that?
I feel like, the girl might be a little worse in that situation because the guy could be posting himself already. Like, he could do that, but he's not. He's only liking photos. But the girl, she's like saying, hey, like inviting people to,
Yeah, so, I mean... I'm thinking that my whole thing, though... Well, okay, question for you. Let's say you and me were dating. Here, I'll propose to you.
Layla might get jealous.
I'm so jealous.
Emily...
Where'd you just pull this out from?
Gertrude,
it's Lynn.
Lynn. What's your last?
Torres.
Yeah. Will you marry me?
Only if you have like cows for me or something.
Cows?
Well, hold on. Let's discuss our dowry really quick. Typically, the dowry goes from the woman to the man. So now that you've brought it up, I'm gonna need 13 goats. 12 sheep, 2 tractors.
That could happen. That could happen.
I need arable land for us to grow lima beans and shit. And
why lima beans?
Yeah.
Protein.
Okay.
I need beets. It's going to be a beet farm. We're going to do a beet farm.
Beets.
What else?
Radishes.
I'm going to need a couple...
chickens.
Definitely chickens. We'll do some cows. And... a mule, but like, can you do that?
Yeah, I think that's possible.
All right, so do you accept my marriage proposal?
Yes. Where's my ring?
All right, just gonna.
Where's my ring?
That is so romantic.
That was
so cute.
Wow.
I know. I'm flexing on Layla.
With the light on it too, like
Wait,
that is so cool.
Put it on. See if it fits.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, this is kind of small.
Where did you pull this out from?
Does it fit?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wait, show to do this. Show to the. It's blocked by the mic. There you go. All right, cool. So we're married. So okay, you and me are dating. I guess engaged now, and I asked you to delete or to private or delete your social media. Not party at all. No drinking. No drugs. No clubs. No bars. Would you?
Yeah, if I had my own land to like live freely. Yeah, because then what would if I couldn't go out, then we'd have to be.
No, you can like go to the farmer's market.
Right.
Oh, true. Yeah, I would do it. If a guy had all of that and like mules, land, all that stuff for me, I would do it.
That's what you bring to this hypothetical ridiculous scenario.
But you have to bring some too. I would delete my social media.
I'll take care of everything, all the money.
Yeah, I would do it.
Okay.
But like, for the right guy, yeah.
We are engaged. I'm just saying. So, and you smoke weed, right? How often do you smoke weed?
Maybe like twice a week.
Yeah, you gotta cut that shit out. It's done. Okay.
Not even on like Christmas.
What?
Smoking on Christmas is
or my
crazy.
birthday.
Definitely not on Christmas.
I was like, smoking on Christmas is crazy. That was Jesus' birthday.
I love smoking on Christmas.